Miguel,
Wait a minute.
Hello, Judge.
let me find you. I got you. Lauren Corley.
Yes, Judge. I'm in contact with her. If I could speak to the prosecutor.
If you hang around about 10 minutes, we can probably work that out. We got nobody else going. Are you, State, are you guys still splitting up these cases? So if I let one of you go into the counseling, we may get, okay, here's the deal. If you come back in about 30 minutes, we can let you confer. Right now, I've got about another 20 lawyers coming in, and each of my DAs have half of our docket. So if you're talking to one, and then another lawyer comes in, and you're talking to my DA that's on that case, I can't do anything. So that's my problem.
That's all right. I'm here. I'll just stand by. I'm here whenever you need me.
All right, great.
All right, Mr. John Robinson is coming in, Your Honor, and that is Daniel Munoz.
Yes.
I'm looking. Okay, John, I've got you with Daniel Munoz, who is apparently a fugitive for some reason.
And he is on YouTube. He is on with us right now, Your Honor, Mr. Munoz.
Okay, all good. Mr. Robinson, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
There you are.
I think at some point in the past, we had tried to apply for Mr. Munoz because this would be his second DWI to a DWI court, and he had since been rejected. I think it was before, and I am not exactly sure. I'm not in front of my computer. I think it was before that he had a failure to appear, and that must have triggered the warrant. But,
it was a violation report. He did not enroll in Smart Start Mobile.
Yes, I explained to my attorney that I didn't have the funds, but I have that one in my car. I have that one. I just
all right. Mr. Robinson, can you still hear me? Mr. Munoz, thank you for coming. Just hang on just a minute. Let me chat with your attorney briefly. Mr. Robinson, can you still hear me?
I can.
All right. Mr. Munoz needs to get active on a Smart Start mobile device. As soon as he's active on a Smart Start mobile device at 4 blows a day, I will waive his ignition interlock that he apparently has, and I will recall all the warrants and whatever other bad things I've done to him. But he's got 2 DWIs pending, so he's obviously a high priority on our list to watch so we don't get 3 DWIs.
Yep, understood.
So get him, the warrants stay hot until I get him active on a Smart Start mobile. As soon as he's active on a Smart Start mobile, get up with me and I'll pull off all the other stuff I'm doing with that. State, take a close look at this. This gentleman has 2 DWIs pending. Try to get him an offer at the earliest possible time. I know you're probably waiting on labs and God knows what.
Your Honor, on this case, there's actually been an offer already tendered.
Okay, John, have you received an offer from the state on both of these cases?
Yes, we have, and I believe Mr. Munoz, after being acknowledging his rejection from the DWI part, he was ready to move forward with the offer from the state, but we don't have the paperwork in line right now.
My records show that Mr. Munoz is a vet. Mr. Robinson, can I have your permission to chat with Mr. Munoz about his background as a veteran?
Yeah, absolutely. I do think that the DWI court knew about that, and for some reason they still went ahead and rejected him. But you actually have all permission to talk to him about whatever you'd like.
All right. Hey, Mr. Munoz, what'd you do in the military, sir?
I was never in the military.
Oh, I don't know why we got you down as a veteran.
I don't either, Your Honor. I'll double check.
All right, well, that takes care of that. That was a good try. Once again, let me make it as clear as I can. At this point in time, all we want Mr. Munoz to do is get active on the Smart Start mobile device at 4 blows a day. I probably have an order out for 6 or Scram, or I don't know what I've got out. But he needs to get on that Smart Start mobile, and we'll pull all the rest of this back. And then you guys need to stay in contact with the DA and see if y'all can work this out at the earliest possible time. Is that fair?
Fair.
Okay, Mr. Robinson, and once you have an agreement, just call me and we'll set up the plea.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
And Mr. Robinson, I'm going to keep you on my... Everybody stop talking, please. Mr. Robinson, I'm going to reset you on my arraignment docket for next Tuesday again at 2. Mr. Munoz does not have to come on. He's welcome to if he wants to. Just to keep you on my radar, because this is a high-profile case, and I would like to get it resolved without anybody dying. Okay?
Yes, sir, will do.
All right. You got any questions, Mr. Munoz?
No, that's it. But I will get that as soon as possible. I get paid on Friday, so I will get it.
Great. Thanks, Mr. Munoz. Thanks, Mr. Robinson. You are dismissed.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye.
And Mr. Dittman.
Semper Fi, how are you?
Where's your puppy dog?
Hold on. Can you see him?
Nope, not yet.
Well, here, come here. How about now?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we see.
Yep. And by the way, greetings from sunny Seguin, where yeah.
Let me find you here.
I'm
And you don't have
everywhere,
a-
sir.
Today, you're all by yourself.
Oh no, Mr. Hicks should be here. He's just not
Okay.
here yet.
Well, talk to me about Megan Herrera. I assume you're in contact with her?
Well, she's contacted me once. In fact, that's the other thing is I need to find out if the court had a good phone number for her. Because as is my practice, I said when she called, I was in the middle of things. And I said, look, please send me an email with your case number, your contact information, and any pertinent details. Because again, I'm blind. It's pretty, I can take notes. It's just easier if I hear it from the defendant's words.
Sure.
And here's Bob. So I said, send me an email. I do not yet have the email. So if the court has or a pretrial can get me a number for her, that would be great. But be that as it may, we will make every effort to try to contact her because, we got to try to help. So that's the plan.
Mr. Hicks, we're trying to chat with Mr. Dittman about staying in contact with Ms. Herrera. Apparently, y'all been in contact with her once, but like right now, you don't have a good number on her. Does that sound right?
That's not correct at all.
Well, first,
Her and I are in regular contact, and she was wanting to know about this afternoon. I was looking at the thing that said the client has been excused for having to appear. We do have regular contact with her. I do have a good phone number for her. As a matter of fact, I talked to her this morning.
give your trial partner the number so he's in contact with
Yeah,
her.
it might be helpful if you tell your trial partner that, mate, because we talked about it yesterday and you never told me any of this. So, okay.
Because I hadn't talked to her before.
Okay. I did tell her to contact you, so at least she knows how to obey orders. So
You
that's
guys
good.
can pick each other up on that at some future point. At this time, have y'all received full discovery on this case yet, Bob? Do you know?
I believe so. We've gotten one police report, and it's in the sheriff's office. So we will probably all be in the grave by the time they come up with body cams.
Have you got an offer from the state yet?
No, we have not.
No.
All right, state, if you would, at your ability, send both Mr. Dittman and Mr. Hicks the same offer, so there's no confusion.
Well, they
And-
could send me the better one, Your Honor, if they're going
That would
to.
help.
Good point. I hadn't thought of that.
True justice is blind, Your Honor. So
You'll need a week or 2 weeks to get this figured out.
Judge, 1 week should be sufficient in this case.
2 weeks, is that correct?
2 weeks is fine, Your Honor.
All right, let's do 2 weeks, and then Megan, check on their discovery, which probably won't go anywhere. If we can't get the discovery immediately, we'll put them on the jury trial list just so we don't have to keep bringing them back to arraignment dockets. And in the meantime, send them an offer, and we'll go from there. Will that work for you, Mr. Hicks?
That works just fine for me, Judge. Whatever makes you happy.
And will that work for you, Mr. Dittman?
yes, sir. That will work. And then I have a auxiliary question when we get off the record for you.
All right, we're off the record. We're still on the YouTube. Your mother might be watching. I don't know.
My mother's dead, Your Honor, but that's okay. She's watching me every day. No, are you still an LTC instructor?
I am, but I do not actively pursue it because I don't have any time.
Okay. Well, when you get time, let me know because
I can put you-
I have great ideas on how I'll spice up your next class. Because if I can do it, any student can do it.
We'll put
There
a
you
bet
go.
targets. That'll be.
The last statement.
All right, and Mr. Hicks, do me a favor, please, and give Mr. Dittman the phone number for y'all's mutual client.
No, all kidding aside, I have to say that Bob and I are in regular contact. Sometimes it gets confusing, but I could not ask for a better partner and a better attorney to work with. And that's true.
Oh, high praise.
See
It
why I
is.
wear boots?
What? Say again?
I said, see why I wear boots?
Yeah, well, he gave me boots. So I get it. No, but it's all true. It's all true. So
Have a good day.
Roger that.
All
Mr.
right.
Dittman's the only attorney I know that has both a seeing eye dog and a seeing eye attorney. It just doesn't get any better than that.
What can I say
well-
other than ARF?
All
I'm
right.
housebroken sometimes.
All right, take care. Thanks.
Hi, Pat.
Have a
Bye.
good Veterans Day, Colonel.
Mr. Anglekeith. Thanks, Robert.
Yes, sir.
Let me find you here, Keith.
Good to see you, Judge.
Carmen Casanova.
Yes, I believe he's in the courtroom.
Okay, I missed that last one. What are we talking about? Ricardo Casanova?
Yes, I believe he's in the courtroom.
In the courtroom, we don't have anything in the courtroom. There's nobody there.
Well,
And he doesn't need to show for the docket. You do.
oh, okay, well, I'm here.
You're okay.
All right, let me back up. Are you in contact with Mr. Casanova? Apparently you are.
I am.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
I have not.
Is that yes or no?
That's a no.
I'm having a very difficult time understanding.
No.
No. Say, would you please send an offer to Mr. Anglekeith for Mr. Casanova? And can we reset for a week for you to receive the offer and talk to Mr. Casanova about it? Will that be okay?
That'll be fine, Judge.
All right, that's the only one I got for you unless you know about another one.
I do not know about another one.
Thanks, Keith. You're out of here.
Thank you, Judge.
You bet.
We
Pat
have-
Montgomery. Let me find you.
I'm right here, Judge.
There you are. All right. Talk to me about Alonzo Morse, please.
Yes, I've been on the case all of 3 weeks, and I have the yellow dot on the e-discovery, which means that it's still processing my request. And Miss Galloway's going to give me this great plea bargain offer, and she's going to email it to me because that's what you're going to ask her to do.
All right. Let me back up. You are in contact with Mr. Morse. Is that correct?
Indeed, it took some work to keep him out of your courtroom today. He
I
did not
understand.
want to miss court.
Let's, Megan and Eddie, if you would send an offer on Mr. Morse's case to Mr. Montgomery, and let's reset for a week for Mr. Montgomery to receive that and also whatever else he's requesting from you. And if it takes longer than that for y'all to do that, just let Pat know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that okay with you, Pat?
Yes.
That's fine with me, Judge. I appreciate the entertaining banter with Dittman and Hicks. That's pretty neat. And
You're
you
right.
walked into it there with the whole mother comment. I like that one too. I mean, sad that she's passed, but you know, your mother might be watching. Almost fell out of my chair.
Like I'm in a talk show with lawyers. You know how that works. Mr. Lamore, talk to me about Terrell Kirk Jackson, please.
Good afternoon, Judge. Judge, I am in touch off and on. Last time I called him was 11:04 and 11:05. Left a message. I haven't heard from him.
Okay.
I do have an offer from the state, but I've not been able to communicate that to the client.
Let's do this. Let's reset for a week for you to track him down. If you can't track him down in a week, I got to issue a warrant for him.
So when are we coming back, Pat?
Next Tuesday at 2.
16.
11:16?
Yes, and I'll send you the docket and it'll tell you what time to show up.
Okay. And then, Judge, I also have Keith Thompson.
No,
I'm not showing him on my docket.
no, I don't have him either. So it might have been reset. I'll check on it. Email me the.
Judge, he was taken last, well, I have another one, Rodney Johnson.
Nope. You
No?
only have one left. Yeah, Kirk Jackson. I think the other one was set for a different time from last week.
So do I have another
No.
docket that I have to wait for?
That one. All you have is right now one person on the docket set.
Well, I need to talk to the judge about Keith Thompson. He may not be on docket, Judge, but he was taken in custody on the ignition interlock warrant for not getting a smart start device last week. How can I wait and talk to you later on that, Judge?
You can talk to me, but what the ultimate answer is going to be is get him active on a Smart Start mobile at 4 blows a day, and I'll call off the dogs and pull everything else back, probably.
How do you arrange that when he's in custody, Judge?
He's in
He's
custody.
in custody. Give me his name again, please.
Keith Thompson, case number 670-788, Judge.
Isn't there a
He
box
has-
on him?
He has no money to get a Smart Start device, Judge, so I don't know if, how we can arrange this.
I don't know how to arrange it either. I don't have the ability to waive Smart Start fees and stuff for these folks. They got enough money to get a DWI. I don't understand why they don't have $100 a month to have a Smart Start.
Can you arrange it where the jail can, bond them out or I don't know how you do it, get them on a Smart Start and get them out?
Well, let's do this. I mean, I probably, but what good does that do me if I get him out and he doesn't have a breath testing machine?
I know. Can we bring him into court sometime next week or the week after for a possible plea?
Let's do
I'll
this.
send him to jail court.
Okay.
I'll send him to jail court and y'all can work out a deal. I'll put it on first thing tomorrow morning to go and then call the coordinator there and see how fast she can set it up.
Is that okay, Judge?
Yeah, that's great.
Then I'm good to go. Thank you. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Mr. Acevedo, Paul Acevedo.
Oh, let me look for you.
I'm here, Judge. I'm here on an Oliver Torres.
I got you on Oliver Torres. Are you in contact with Mr. Torres?
Yes, I am, Judge.
Have you received an offer from the state?
I have received a state. I need to go over it with Mr. Torres. I may be contacting Ms. Galloway to discuss the offer.
How much time? 2 weeks.
If you could give me 2 weeks, Judge, that'd be good.
Give Paul 2 weeks and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Judge. And then I'll
just let Pat know and you go straight to a plea docket or jury trial docket, whatever you need.
Will do, Judge.
All right. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
And Bill Davison, let me look for you.
Hello.
I got you on Jesusa Campos.
Yes.
Are you in contact with Mr. Campos?
He called me one time, Judge, and I tried to call him back before this hearing, and I have not been able to get a hold of him.
How long ago was that?
It was a long time ago. It was a while. I don't know exactly when. I have his phone number written. I have his phone number written down, but there's no answer.
I understand. You got to listen to me or we can't communicate. Was the last time you heard from him over a month ago?
Yeah, over a month ago.
All right. I'm going to have to issue an FTA warrant on him in the nicest possible way. If you hear from him and can reel him in, let me know and I'll pull that warrant back. Okay?
Okay, I'll do that and I'll try to get a hold of him.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
State, go ahead and send an offer to Mr. Davidson on this case if you can find him. All right. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you. I would definitely be interested in an offer on this.
All right.
Will do, Judge.
Okay, and Sean Sheffield on an Ann Burkholder.
I'm sorry, who are we talking about again? I'm sorry.
Sean Sheffield.
All right, let me look. All right, I was one past. I haven't found it yet. Is it here for somebody else or for himself?
No, it's for himself, Your Honor. It is a summons at large case. And at this point, there's no bond set.
I got it. On an Anne Marie Burkhalter.
Yes.
Sean, are you in contact with her?
No, Your Honor, I'm not.
Have you ever been in contact with her?
I have not, Judge. Actually, she had a previous bonding company, I guess, on a previous case.
Yeah.
Contacted them, tried to get information from them, and they did not have anything. On my court appointment, there was not a phone number on it either.
I can issue an FTA warrant. If you hear from her, let me know and I'll pull the warrant back.
Will do, Judge.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
You bet.
Thanks, Pat.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And Catherine's with us. Catherine, you need to make a phone call. We're going to still be here after a while.
Oh, no.
Got you for, let me find you. I got
I'm
you.
on page 3.
Trevor Brown Colston.
Yes. I have contact with them. I need an offer, and I guess that's all my announcements right now.
State, if you would, please file an offer on Mr. Brown Colston on 2 cases. Looks like he's got a use.
Oh, he has 3.
Oh, okay. He's very colorful, this gentleman. to Catherine, and will a week give you enough time, Catherine, or you need 2?
Let's do 2, please, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
2.
2. Let's reset them for 2 weeks so the state has enough time to look at that and send Catherine a big deal of the day offer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's it. Thanks, Catherine. You're out of here.
Your Honor, Mr. Fakari.
And I got Mr. Funari.
Yes.
Bye. Ron, I got you for a Jamal Nelson.
Oh, I thought that one got reset.
He's got.
Can I get well, the same thing? Can I get 2 weeks for that one, and then Trey Holmes as well?
Sure.
And
are you in contact with Mr. Nelson? Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right. State, would you send an offer? I've got 3 cases: an evading, a criminal mischief, and an indecent exposure. And Mr. Funari is looking for the big deal of the day, if I were guessing.
Please, that'd be great.
2 weeks, right? Ron, that'll do good for you?
Yep. Yes.
All right. And then also I've got a Trey Holmes with UCW.
I have an offer on that, Judge. I'll either come back in 2 weeks, same day for a plea, or set it for trial that day.
All right. Let's do that. Just let Pat know as soon as you figure it out. And you are in contact with Mr. Holmes, correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right. See you in 2 weeks.
Great, Judge. Thank you.
You bet.
We've got Leslie Herbst.
I got Mr. Herbst.
Yep.
Let me find him on my hit list. Okay, Nicholas Benavides. Mr. Herbst, can you hear me? There he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks. Les, are you in contact with Mr. Benavides?
Yes, I am.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
Not yet. I'd like to confer with the state.
Okay. It's now 3 o'clock. Let's go ahead and start conferring. Do you have time to confer, state, or you have to be somewhere at 3:30? What's your situation with your meeting?
Yes, Judge, we have our meeting, our department meeting at 3.
Okay. The DAs have a meeting in 30 minutes. Let's give you an extra week to go get up with the state at your ability, and then they'll be happy to chat with you till the cows come home. Will that work?
That's fine, Your Honor. That's fine.
Let's set for a week on Mr. Benavides.
Okay, so Your Honor, can I put one of the prosecutors in with Mr. Hernandez real quick, and maybe they can talk before?
Yeah, do that real quick.
Yeah, Mr. Hernandez, who is your client? Do you know whose it is, Megan?
It's
This
Lauren
one's mine.
Morley.
It's yours, Eddie? Is it?
Yeah, it's mine, Pat.
Okay, I'm gonna put you all in room 1 so we can just confer for a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you, Pat.
I'll have to go. There you go, room 1.
Okay, we're missing Oscar Hernandez, Lee
Yes.
Cutter,
Patricia,
Eric Reynolds.
so it's reset to November 16th?
Yes, and I'll send you the docket and all the information.
Very good. Thank you, Pat.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Ed Bartlemay.
What about Mr. Barrett? He's got 2.
And my guess is we're not going to see very many more lawyers from this point forward. How's Eddie coming along in his training